Singleton again, battling so hard. Paul Randall gets that cross in. Richardson's favourite ball, and he's got in! Paul Randall!
I mean, I can remember running out of that tunnel and being greeted by thousands of fans, you know, cheering Bath on in any games we were here. And during that time, the 3 years I was with Bath City, we managed to win everything that we played in, basically.
I can remember hurling myself down with some friends and occasionally looking up to watch. The crowd seemed to be huge in those days.
My parents dragged me to my first game when I was 19 days old. I can't imagine it was very good. It was a pre-season friendly at Welton. So I've no idea how I've managed to become so hooked.
And I started on a high because my first match was the playoff final to get into the conference.
You know, the richer clubs are getting richer, and unfortunately the smaller clubs are struggling around to work out how they're going to finance and how they're going to play. And I think that the Football Club of Bath, you know, it's been around 125 years, and you know, let's hope we're still talking about it in another 125 years. It's been successfully done at other football clubs where, you know, the community has bought in, and I think, like you say, with Bath, it's a beautiful historical city, and you know, it'd be unthinkable not to have a football club there.
Really important that we make a big splash with this. I mean, the whole city's got to know about it. You know, every shop, every area, every councillor, every pub, everybody's got to know about it and have material on their counter or a poster in their window. So it's going to be a huge effort. And as I say, with one or two sort of big events for the dancers amongst us.
Stuart.
Over the last sort of 4 or 5 years, I've worked quite closely with Pete Selwood, setting up the community programme where he's gone into schools and used sort of football as an initiative to learn.
Our footballers talk to them about their diet and what their exercise is, and that they don't have a burger every night of the week.
It's great that Bath City and the community are working together, and obviously it promotes the football club as well.
We have basically got funding for the coach to come in, so a qualified football coach. It's a different face for the students to have coaching them. It's not just focused on performance all the time, more participation, so it gets more of the girls in particular involved in the game.
With the people of Bath itself, I mean, there's so much talent and so much wealth of knowledge, and I think if we used everything that we have on hand that we could use, then I think it will only be a couple of years before the club can really start excelling and really show progress on and off the pitch.
If we can make this community club model workable, if we can get everybody engaged, because it's not for now, it's not for tomorrow, it's not for 10 years, it's to have something that can be a concentrated success for the community of Bath to be proud of for the next 100+ years.
And the atmosphere here is just brilliant, just walking around, talking to your friends, and you know so many people by sight, even if you don't know them by name. There's much more of a feeling of belonging. I felt like I was part of this from the first day I walked in and didn't even know anybody.
Obviously get around the park and do the biz. If anything to say, practically, yeah, just stay in the middle. Don't worry about getting right and left hand side. Stay in the middle and because what will happen then is, hopefully, if there are 2 full-backs go on, there's big space in there for both of you.
Easier to get the tempo going for the first whistle. Hey, first 10 minutes. First into the ball.
Have a good boy start.
Get the throw-ins in, get it nice and quick, get the ball down, take a quick free kick.
Come on, boys, come on. Come on, boys, let's do it.
idea of community-owned club can snowball in people's minds. I mean, I think, like you say, a lot of people are traditional and they just think it's the same old club. If you can just get that little seed sown that this is going to belong to everybody, and go out there and make people out there think this can belong to you as well.
And it's still a bit hard getting that through to people that we will own the club. I mean, we will own the club